Hello, everyone. How you doing? It's Saturday evening, 10 after 8. I'm your host, DJ Shark Hitter. There's a lot going on, and it's finally time to be on and do the show. So I just want to let you know I'm up and on, man. I hope everyone's having a good Saturday. There's a lot of things going on. A lot of good people out there. Hope everyone is enjoying their families in the weekend and doing the right things. So I went out today with my son and had a nice burger and fries, and he had a chocolate shake. We went to a place called Five Guys, which is a popular place to eat. We were going to go to the boardwalk, but we slept in a bit. But I saw no one was on tonight, so I didn't hear any robocalls. So I just decided to start a show. My wife is inside watching TV. Don't want to interrupt her while she's watching her show. If you hear a little noise in the background, that's an air conditioner. So that's what you hear. And that's about it. That's what's going on my end as far as that goes. A lot of things going on around the world, like this garbage with the weed farm. I think that's funny. The weed farm battle taking place. So, man, it's a lot of things. Maybe I'll have some guests stop in. I don't know. Maybe, who knows? You never know if somebody's going to stop in. You don't know. Maybe if the robocall might go out to other members, other friends of the community. There was a good show on Crab Legs Friday. Good show on XNN TV with Mr. X. Spoke to him a little bit. I didn't speak long because I wanted to try to go to bed early because I'm on the East Coast and people are on the West Coast, so we have different times, different schedules, and some people like to eat late, and he's scheduled now to that West Coast time schedule, and I could stay awake, maybe till 1:30, and then call it a night and try to hit bed. But I don't know. We'll see what time I'll carry the show till. I just there may be a few interactions with the internet because I'm outside. So if it skipped a second there, that's why, because I'm outside. Sorry about that. It's the connection. But I hope everyone can hear me clear. I don't know if anyone can, but I'm waiting for more folks to come in. I've only been on for 4 minutes and 51 seconds. So just waiting to see if we get more folks in. So let me find out something. Checking with someone. Hey everyone, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. I'm here. I'm just checking in with somebody to let them know uh, that I'm live. Uh, checking in with somebody to let them know I'm live. Okay. Uh, hey S. Stanley. Hey Dale C. How are you? Uh, hey Matt Lingo. Good to see you. Thanks for coming on in. I hope everyone's doing well. I hope Bob's doing well. Haven't heard from him in maybe a week. I'm sure he's doing well. He's a big guy. He knows how to take care of himself. And I don't know, maybe have a lot more people coming in uh, because I'm doing an 8 o'clock show. And so it's 8:17. So I'm doing early enough, doing a good time to do the show. So waiting for the robocall to go out. Got a robocall going out to everyone, letting people know that I'm on. Uh, I'm hoping, I'm wondering if anyone's heard from William Brooklyn. Because if William Brooklyn's out there, uh, everything's cool. So you're allowed in the panels over on the, you're allowed to go on the chat panel and talk and be nice. Just saying. Actually, I hope your health is well. I hope you're doing well, William. I hope you're eating. I hope you're eating. Uh, I hope you're taking care of yourself, man. Uh, that's first things first. That's what I'm starting to realize, man. Even if you know, take one little steps at a time. You got to take care of yourself, man. Can't let yourself get down. Hey, what's up, Johnny? How's it going? Hello. How are you? Queen of Asia. BZ, what's up, man? That's good. I heard there was a lot of things going on YouTube. A lot of things. Uh, I don't know all the news, but you know who has the news? That's Jim Terry. Jim Terry always gets the news, and he always gets it, and brings it to you when he has it. So maybe Jim Terry might stop up. Uh, I'm glad Johnny Arbro's here. I'm glad Debbie Holiday's here. Of course, Dale C. I said hello. Queen of ASEAN, thank you. And thank you for that $2 Cash App the other day. That was a surprise uh, because every little bit helps me, and it helps me even with, you know, getting StreamYard and keeping my StreamYard streaming. Helps me out with a lot of things. So I save, that's for sure. Uh, I'm hoping. Yeah, I saw Homegrown Cowboy was on today, but I didn't go on. I don't know who was on the panel. Jim got on the panel. Okay. Maybe Jim will get on my panel because, hey, how are you, Jesse Roth? How are you? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. That's good. Got a lot of people coming in. So I don't know if everyone thinks it's a good idea, but I would like to carry on a Saturday show on 8 p.m. on a Saturday because I didn't hear the robocall go out, and I called. I thought maybe Christine was going to go on, but Christine wasn't going on, so I went ahead and started my show. So that's what I did because, you know, there's nothing wrong with doing it. Because if I don't see a show, then I'm just going to start my show. So I figured, well, maybe I'll start my show and maybe everyone will get together on a Saturday and it would be successful to do a Saturday show. I don't know. Where's Pelv? I don't know who I'm up against. Uh, but there was suggestion that I go on, so I went on. So it's not a bad thing. I'm not up against nobody. Uh, who's that? Well, let's see. What did I have? I had a lot of good food today. Oh, PZ's having lasagna. Hey, all right. PZ, that's good. PZ's having lasagna. Thank you. Yeah, Jim knows. He sent out the robocall. Barbara Buffalo, thank you for coming in. Hello, hello. Uh, Also, I do believe Bob Farrell is watching in the weeds. He might come on. I'm not sure. He might pop in for a bit to say hello. It's nice to always have Bob Farrell come in. Uh, there's always a word out there that he's in the weeds, and I think that's good. Hey, Little Willow, how are you? Good to see you. Uh, it's always good to see everyone from the community coming in. Hey, Johnny, you still out there? Christine, how are you? Are you still watching your crime series in the courts, or did you finally get off? Got Christine Fortunato in the chat. Hi, Laura. How are you? Good to see you. Uh, Christine, oh, she ended her show. Well, that's good. I started my show, Christine, and I'm glad you're here. Uh, Yeah, Christine. Look at that. Christine let Barbara Buffalo know. Look at that. What a friend. Thanks, Christine, for doing that. Really appreciate it. Like I was saying earlier, I hope everyone's having a great time with their families this weekend. And thanks for joining me for this weekend show on a Saturday. On a Saturday, it's a special for me. It's special to do. Jim will put out the robocall. He did. I did speak to him on the phone, so hopefully he'll send out the robocall. I'm sure he'll get it out. It's odd. Sometimes these robocalls are strange because I don't always get mine. And then all of a sudden I get it. And it goes out. It doesn't go out immediately. But I know that he knows. But most important thing is that we're doing the right thing. We're backing each other up and letting people know I'm on. So hopefully Jim will know. I'll text him again. Everyone has Jim's number. We all could flow his text. Say, Jim, send out the robocall. Yeah, he's got the text. I sent Jim a text. So I sent out a text to Jim, and then I did call Jim, and I haven't got the robocall yet either. So maybe he was busy doing something and couldn't send it out right away. But I called him like 4 minutes from going on the channel. So sometimes it might not come out immediately. I don't know. Hey, Johnny, what's up? You gonna come up? Or what channel were you on, Johnny? Whose channel? I'd like to talk to you, Johnny, if you want to come up. I'm waiting to see if I got anyone coming up. Johnny's going to come up. So, because if he's going to come up, I'll put down the. I'll throw the link down for Johnny. So that's what I'm going to do. So what's up, Johnny? How you doing, man? I called you the other day when last night you didn't sound yourself. I hope you're doing well. Okay, I'll drop the link for you. All right, I dropped the link for Johnny. Thanks for everyone for coming in. Thanks, Barbara Buffalo, for doing that. Hey, William Brooklyn, how are you? Yeah, it's growing. I dropped the link for Johnny Yarbrough if he's going to come up. So I'll give him a few minutes. Hopefully everything's all right. I don't know what happened. So maybe he's got to hook up his computer. That's probably what he's doing. Hey, Texas Granny, how are you? I don't know if anybody's got the robocall yet. I haven't gotten it. It hasn't come through to me. Did anyone get the robocall? Yeah, I put the link down for you, Johnny. Looking forward to talking to you and breaking some bread with you, Johnny. And I hope everything's going well. Texas Granny, thanks for coming in. All right. I put the link in the chat again. So yeah, I was doing my show.
Are you still on?
Yeah.
Are you on camera?
No. I'm good.
Anybody on with you?
Johnny, I dropped the link. Hi, Johnny.
What's up, gangsters?
How are you? How you feeling?
I'm doing good, bro. I'm doing good.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
What was that? Something happened today?
No, yeah, homegrown's two-faced, bro.
Oh, something happened with homegrown?
Yeah, he brought the haters up on his panel.
Oh, was Jim on his panel too?
Very little.
Oh, did Jim send out the robocall to you?
Nope.
No, I didn't get it either. I let him know that I was going live. He's supposed to send it out, but he always sends it out late.
Yeah, he'll send it. He'll send it.
Yeah, that's all
He'll
right.
send it.
Yeah, and they went late last night. They started the show late. So I was like, I figured I'd call you and say, because I thought maybe there was a problem with my membership, because I know that show is not memberships. That show's the free show. So you don't need a membership for that. And I thought maybe it was that. And coming to find out, they were late. They weren't uploading that show immediately. But I was up on my membership anyway yesterday at the 11th, on the 11th.
Hey, Bob.
So it got taken care of. What's up, Bob? How are you?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Ahead.
William was on the panel with them too, bro.
Oh.
It says right here, I'm done. Texas Granny says, never mind, I'm going to say it. I'm done with William Brooklyn. Don't speak to me again.
I didn't even know something happened. Well, that's fine. You can kick him out. If he's gonna, do things like that and talk about people, I'm not into that. Picking on people and talking about people and making a spectacle of who they are and stuff. No thanks. Those you can live your life without people like that in your life. Right, Johnny?
Yep. People just don't understand. These haters don't care about one thing. They only care about one thing. It's to try to get back at Jim. And that's all they want. That's all they have in their mind is to get back at Jim. Fumbleness doesn't care. Fumbleness doesn't care about homegrown cowboy.
No.
He was threatening him. He was threatening him the day before that he's going to go after his wife.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good.
And I believe that the only reason why I really do that homegrown was really scared of Fumbleness for going to do that.
Really?
Yeah, he said it. He said it. He said it. He was.
He won't admit it, but somebody else said it.
Well, no one has a right to threaten somebody's family. I can tell you that. Threatening somebody's family.
And now they're best friends.
Now they're best friends.
Now
they're best friends.
You don't associate yourself with people that threaten other people's families.
Nope, you do not do that. Scott Lawson, how you doing, buddy? Scott Lawson. Beach Bum, Johnny. He's done with that. He done that for an example. You are dramatic. Texas going to get rid of Beach Bum. Sorry, Shark Hitter.
That's all right.
The hater came in.
All right. Well, I'm glad you came in, Johnny, because I have no clue what's going on. I was worried about you that day. I didn't even know what happened. I called you because I called Jim and they said that they took you out in an ambulance.
They took me out in an ambulance.
Yeah, they took you out in an ambulance and he doesn't know if you're going to be back, he said to me. Because I was scared, man. I thought something really bad happened to you when Jim said that. So I thought you got sent out in an ambulance. And then,
No, I didn't go out in no ambulance.
oh, okay. And then all of a sudden you're having a show, and I'm like, what is this? Now you're having a show, and I came on your show, and that's why I was laughing, man, because I was like, I can't believe Jim told me that you were taken away in an ambulance. They found you face down in your underwear on a couch, and they took you away in an ambulance. That's what he said. That's what he told me on the phone, man. He said that
Get
PG
fired. He
was,
doesn't wear underwear.
I don't wear underwear.
yeah. Here's what he said.
If you were face down on the couch with the butt in the air or something like that.
Yeah. They took you in an ambulance. Telling you, man. So that's what he said. And that's why I called your phone a bunch of times. I'm like, what the hell's going on? I thought you were doing a show. And
Yeah, I wasn't really Queen, I wasn't really there. I wasn't really there for the whole show. I'm drinking Skittles and drinks. Johnny. PC we never think we don't have yours and Johnny's back enough is enough. Yeah.
I mean, that was, I can't believe it.
PZ knows more about it, Queen. Ask PZ to tell you. Huh? Yeah, we joined in late.
The haters were there. The haters were on the panel, and the haters were hating. As usual.
Yeah.
Oh, Jim will fill everyone in, Johnny. Okay. Okay.
Like Rennie said, enough's enough.
What's that?
Like Rennie said, enough is enough.
Yeah.
Don't be surprised if you hear me. I should be getting it tonight. I'm the next one in line of fire.
Oh, okay. That's a good idea. So are you still watching on your TV, Johnny, or are you watching on the new computer?
What do you mean?
We're watching a Scott's Hustle TV.
Turn that down, Paul.
Did you get a new computer yet?
Huh?
Did you get a new computer?
No.
Oh. Well, at least your camera's working on this.
That's on my laptop. Dude.
Yeah. That's okay.
It's on the laptop, dude.
I think Jim might be coming up, man.
Well, I hope so.
Because he knows I'm on. So I don't see why he wouldn't come on. That's probably why we didn't get the robocall yet. Because he's gonna go on.
What? Hold on, DJ.
Yeah. So I'm waiting for Jim to pop in. So Jim's supposed to pop in, and maybe he'll be filling us in on things.
He was taking care of a few things. Carol H, how you doing, Carol H? Barbara Buffalo, thank you so much for having mine and PZ's back. I love you, girl. We got 58 people in here.
Yeah, it's growing.
You got 209 subscribers too.
Yeah, they're growing too. I got a lot of subscribers coming.
Hey, I got 3,262 subscribers, Chart.
Yeah, that's good, man. I hope that my subscribe grows so I could do better shows.
You're doing good enough, bro.
Yeah. But
You're
I
doing
mean,
really
I
good.
can't complain.
You're
I
doing
mean,
really good.
the problem is I have to keep money coming in the Cash App so I could keep my StreamYard.
Always, Barber Buffalo, always.
So
DJ Shark Hitter.
I like getting keeping my StreamYard going because I like doing the shows.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's how I paid my last StreamYard. Darth Vader used to fall asleep. Use the force. Father. Luke, I am your father.
And together we can rule the galaxy.
Together we can rule the galaxy. Together we could rule the galaxy. Is that you breathing?
You have failed me for the last time. You don't know the power of the dark side.
That's a good mask. That's a good mask.
You like it?
Yeah. It's good, man. It's good.
Don't make me destroy you. Impressive. Most impressive. I am your father.
I am the father.
So William Brooklyn was there?
Yeah, William Brooklyn, I apologize. They're for getting into their business. That's not mine.
I got kicked out of a few channels yesterday or
Yeah, he got kicked out of a few channels.
making fun of him.
Yeah, William, cool it, bro. Don't be an asshole.
Well, it's not working on us. It's him. To make him feel bad.
It's so funny, man. It's so funny. Well, you said that we were getting spoken about, so I want to ask you that. What was somebody saying about me?
Shark Hunter. You hear me?
Yeah.
You're up to 61.
Ooh,
Huh?
he apologized to Fumble Nuts? What the fuck? I didn't see that, Texas Granny. He apologized to Fumble Nuts? Oh my God.
Who
Oh
did?
my God. William did. He apologized to Fumble Nuts.
He did?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Does he apologize to everyone?
I think so.
I think we should call him William Apology. Not William Brooklyn, William Apology. We'll call him William Apology. I apologize to you and everyone. Hey, what's up, Marcy girl? How are you? How's it going?
Woo! Barbara Buffalo says, hey, Johnny, he also was in Watcher Crazy Crowd. Fuck him, sorry, Shark Hitter TV. You were being trashed too, but not defending any of you.
What?
So William wasn't offending us.
Yeah. He didn't defend us?
Nuh-uh.
Warn himself.
He should have. William should have defended us. What happened? He's not loyal anymore?
I don't think so.
Uh-oh. I don't know what to say about William. Everybody's going to kick him out. Everywhere he goes, they're going to be kicking William out now. What?
Bye-bye, William. Little Willow said that. No, just went into another chat, and that was trashing our supporters. Susie, hello, Miss Susie. That's right. Whoever wants to come up on the panel, go ahead and hit that link. And make sure you hit the like button for Shark Hitter. Hit that like button for Shark Hitter. He has 61 people watching. Hit that like button. Hit that like button right now for Shark Hitter, so his shows can get out to more people. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. Hit that like button. Marcy girl, what's going on with you, Marcy girl?
What's going on, Marcy?
What the hell are you guys doing?
Having a good time. Having a Saturday night show.
Oh, gosh. Excuse me. Oh,
I was bored.
well, I'm glad you came on. Isn't Belle supposed to be coming on 8:30? It's almost 9.
She ain't on, so I'm on.
Cool. There we go.
Marcy, what's up, baby girl?
I didn't
Not
see
much,
any shows.
Johnny.
I love you, Marcy.
I love you too. Let's see. Let's look for the live. It's changed to 9:45.
Yeah.
Okay. So today is a good day for Marcy.
Yeah.
Today, my little angel turned 9.
Right.
So I got to sing happy birthday to her. And her and my daughter are down Ocean City.
Right.
They did a 5K walk with her karate school, and then promptly took their behinds and jumped in the ocean because they were both sweating horrible.
Uh-huh.
And then came back to the hotel, showered, and now they're walking the boardwalk.
That's nice.
Yeah, they're having a good time. And I am babysitting my grandpuppy.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
The little Barty. He showed up here last night.
All right.
So this is a good weekend for Marcy.
Yeah, man. That's good,
She's-
Marcy.
My daughter has the one that's all sugared up and out of her mind. I've got the quiet little puppy dog
What?
who doesn't bother a soul.
Right.
Oh, hey, I want to show you something, Shark Hitter.
Yeah, go ahead, Johnny.
I
Yes,
made out better.
Ace's mama got me a computer pad, a keyboard pad, and this is look a mouse pad. Look, that's what she bought me right there. Look, see that?
Yeah.
It turns into different. When I have it plugged in, it has different colors. It has different colors to it.
Oh, that's nice, man.
Oh, that's cool.
Ace's mama got me this.
She's sweet, isn't she?
She
That
got
was
PZ.
nice.
She got PZ an apron that has a naked body of a man on it.
Oh my God, that's hysterical.
PZ's gonna wear it for y'all one day when he feel better.
Y'all know
Okay.
you could get mouse pads with like Johnny could get one with a Bug's picture on it.
Oh, I can.
Oh God, yeah. And they're not that expensive.
Fabulous on it.
We have what?
I made you a shirt on Amazon with fabulous on it.
Oh,
Yeah,
PZ made a shirt on Amazon with fabulous on it. With fabulous my fabulous Margie.
yes.
Yeah.
He put it on a t-shirt.
Yeah.
He put fabulous on a t-shirt.
Oh, that would scare the hell out of me. Some of
Hey.
those masks give me the
Yeah.
heebie-jeebies.
Hey, at 9:30, I got to take my medication, Johnny.
Okay.
So that means could you hold the fort down at 9:30?
Yeah.
Good.
Mark, how is Mark Jr. doing?
Mark Jr. was good today. I took him out today to eat.
Cool.
And took him to Five Guys. I don't know if you got a Five Guys where you live.
Oh yeah.
So that's where we went. Went to Five Guys. Had fries.
Their hamburgers are the bomb, but that's a fast way to clog your arteries. I'll tell you what.
They're good. They taste good.
Oh, they do. Absolutely. I'm not going to argue that with you, but I can't have them but once a year.
Yeah. So I had that. Five Guys.
Is he living it up for the summer?
No. Not the way I would would want him to. You know.
Is he got gaming a lot?
Please give us a breaking. Please come give us a breaking news update.
He's all off schedule.
Oh, gotcha.
He's all off schedule.
Yeah.
I'm worried. You get worried about him because you never know.
Well, exactly. And better than anybody because he's your son that people who are diagnosed with autism it's very important to keep life organized and scheduled.
Yeah.
So
Did he throw one of them out?
the schedule being off because
Did he throw any
Yeah.
could have some side effects, but hopefully it doesn't.
Right. It could.
Yeah.
But, other than that, he's sleeping at different hours of the night. You never know.
Yeah.
But I worry about him.
Well, you wouldn't be a good dad if you didn't. So there.
Yeah.
Hey, Shark Hitter, you might want to put your link and pin your link so Jim can get it.
Oh. Is he here?
No, but you might want to just pin it up at the top.
That's all right.
We don't want no stinking Jim.
Nah,
And
I don't worry.
PZ
I'm not
just
worried about it. He'll come.
PZ just sent him a message. PZ just sent him a message. Shark
Yeah.
Hitter.
Sharktrader, if he shows up in your chat, I can drop your link for you if you're taking your medicine.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm hoping that he shows up.
He may not. With Jim, you never know.
He didn't send out the robocall?
I did not get one, but I was on the phone too, so I don't know if it beeped through and I just didn't hear
Yeah.
it.
No, I didn't get it.
I didn't get nothing.
No, pardon me.
That's
All right.
odd.
Give me a minute. I have to go sing goodnight to the birds and cover their cage. I'll be
All right.
right back. And yes, I sing goodnight to them. I know I'm queer, but what can I say?
That's all right. You can sing goodnight to the birds. You can say goodnight. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, please. I would appreciate it. The more subscribers, the more chances I have to monetize my channel. Thank you. And I have everyone here, a lot of good people in the community, in the chat. I'm having a great time talking with Johnny Yarbrough, my co-host, right, Johnny?
Yeah.
So we're having a good time.
Yeah, we're having a good time.
Sing loud, Marzi. Sing loud. I'm going to ask what song Marzi's singing to the birds. Let's see.
They need to hit that like button for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Marcy, did you hit the like button, Marcy?
Yes. Two little birdies tucked into bed. And one little puppy all covered up in my bed.
Yeah.
Life is good.
You got a puppy?
It's my daughter.
And it is a puppy, right?
Oh, he's actually kind of old.
Oh. It's just a little guy, right?
He's a little guy. Yeah, let me see.
Rule the galaxy.
Let's see. Put the camera on.
Yeah.
Now, we're in Marcy's bedroom.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right.
There he is.
Oh,
Hey,
he's little.
Barty. Hey, Barty. Oh, stretches little puppy. Oh. Let me cover him back up. He loves this blanket because it's real soft. There he is.
Texas Granny says, I see 18 likes. Those likes are going up. Thank you.
Okay,
Thanks
how much
for
you
them likes.
There we go. Bart's a sucker for a soft
Likes are
blanket.
going up. Thank you.
Okay,
Thanks
how
for
much
them
you
likes.
Oh,
What is that repeat?
we got an echo going on.
I think it's Johnny.
It's not me no more.
Well, it
Oh,
was,
okay.
baby.
You getting a phone call?
Johnny's in a happy mood. It'll be nice to see Belle tonight. Yeah.
What is that?
Fuck yeah, fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I said it'll be nice to see Belle tonight. We haven't really seen much of her,
Hell yeah.
but
Hell
she also did just have a passing in her family. So
Oh, that's a shame.
yeah. So hopefully this will be good for her.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
Nice. Hey, if Angel Gotti's out there, hello, Angel, and thanks for watching. Because she does watch.
Yes, she does. She goes to a lot more shows than I knew.
Yeah, she does watch, and she has said that. She don't always go on panel, but she
Right.
does watch.
No, my daughter's messaging me.
She's saying we're having a grand old time. We're having
Okay.
a great time.
There it goes. There goes the call.
Here it comes.
Hello.
Ladies and gentlemen, get over to Draco Air LV was supposed to be on almost an hour. Draco Air LV was supposed to be on almost an hour. Her show back is not answering her phone. We think we know which way she's going to swing. Hopefully, she is not going the way of homegrown cowboy. Shark Hitter TV on YouTube.
There it is. Got the call, ladies and gentlemen.
There we go.
So, everyone's here. Thanks for coming in.
Well, her show is not for another 40 minutes, so you still have time.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah, 9:45.
Oh. Well, that's all right. I could still stay on.
Yeah.
So I'm not going anywhere till 9:45 then.
I'm going to mute for a few minutes. I got to roll a few cigarettes.
Yeah. So I'm staying on anyway. Not going to go anywhere. Right, Johnny?
No.
Because why would I do that after waiting all this time for the robocall?
Right.
Don't you think Jim would know? I don't know. Luke used the false.
Do you mean Jim would know what time Bell's coming on?
Yeah, does Jim know what time Bell comes on?
Well, usually he has a pretty good idea what time you guys are going on, but she originally had it scheduled for, I believe, 8:30, and then she changed the time, so he might not realize that she changed the time on it.
Hey, I just got a very important, Shark Hitter, I just got a very important text message from Erica. From Erica.
Oh, okay.
She wants us to keep her dad in prayers. Her dad had a slight cataract. He was starting to have cataract problems. He didn't have a pulse. And his eyes went in the back of his head. So let's keep him in prayer. Everybody keep Erica's dad in prayer.
Yeah.
And keep Erica in prayer that she'll get over this and then. But her dad is stable now, guys. Her dad is stable now.
Thank God, man.
Doesn't sound too slight. Wow. If he lost his pulse, that's a major.
My gosh.
Huh?
He flatlined.
He what?
He flatlined. He died from it.
Yeah, he
He
died.
died from it, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, poor thing.
Resuscitated him.
We're going to pray. We're going to pray, Erica. Absolutely.
Yeah, Erica, we got your back, Erica.
Yeah.
I got your back, Erica.
When I had mine was like there's mild, moderate, and major. I had a moderate.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Erica! I hope everything is okay. I'm on GJ Shark TV right now, and I just told everybody to keep you in our prayers and your dad in prayers. We love you, Erica, and we're going to be here for you if you need anything. Let us know, okay?
And that's one thing I try to tell women is that women's heart attacks are not the same as men's heart attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, you men get the chest pain and the arm pain, and you might even get pain in your jawline. Us women, it's more like back pain.
Yeah.
and then it's almost like being in labor, but it's different than that. And I also had the dry heaves. I had no idea that I had a heart attack.
Marzi,
Yeah.
she told me to tell everybody this is what she said he actually died. He actually died at home. The nurse saved his life by doing CPR.
Wow.
I love you so much, Johnny and friends.
Wow. I'm
Thank
assuming.
you. This is what she wrote. Thank you so much. I love you, and please tell everyone love and appreciate them too.
That's nice.
All right, Erica, I told them too. Okay, so I'll send him the link. Mr. X wants the link.
Is he in the? Oh, I got it. I'll get it for him. Now, you sure it's okay, Shark?
Huh?
I can drop the link for X?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah.
There you go, Mr. X.
Because you're a mod, too.
Yes, but I always check with the channel owner just to make sure. Just to make sure.
Mr. Z's in the house. Mr. Z's in the house.
Yes.
Mr. Z's in the house. Oh,
Johnny, you have a lot of sugar today?
no!
I just had to let it whiz.
I just had I had a little bit of a.
Hey,
over here.
What's up?
I heard there was all kind of fireworks. I was trying to go down there and get an oil change down at the dealership, and I'm hearing about all kind of craziness.
Yeah.
Oh, you missed it, Mr. X. You missed it. You missed it. You missed it.
Yeah, I heard about all that. Let's just say what all this is. What this is, I listened to a little bit of a replay, but when it turned into a screaming match, I didn't really go into that. But all this is, in my opinion, with the stuff they're saying about Jim, the kind of content the haters are doing, going after homegrown, all the stuff they're doing. All they're doing is to try to create something so they can't and won't talk about what's been brought up on Jim Terry TV. You don't hear them talking about Kaylee's mom interview. Number one, you don't hear them talking about what happened to Laying Pipe. I mean, Fumble Nuts is going to show a restraining order that was thrown out for lack of evidence, which, by the way, that's going to get taken down anyway. If that show is going to get taken down, it was once before. Several violations there. But he's going to show a restraining order that was thrown out for lack of evidence. And for the second time, but he's not going to talk about his dad in the situation that his family said about him, or the gun being pulled on him, or Kaylee, or what Kaylee's mom said, or any of this. All this is an attempt to make you look the other way. Oh, this whole new thing about they're going to show up to Las Vegas. All that is an attempt so they can talk about anything but what Jim's been talking about on the OTT. That's what it is. That's all it is. I mean, and all this kind of stuff about this person's scared of this person and this person's going to do that. And I'm clean. I got a college degree and they're saying I'm cleaning rooms. I mean, it's so ludicrous. It's so ridiculous. I'm fucking cleaning rooms. That's my new favorite one. It's so ridiculous. So all of that stuff, he's scared, this guy's going to call this guy's wife and this and that. What's up with Kaylee? What's up with Laying Pipe? And here's the great part of it. By next week, Jim will get that interview, the police cam body footage of Laying Pipe. They know that's coming up. They can't get around that. So, I mean, it's so ridiculous. It's like, I heard it, I almost had to laugh. Like, it actually kind of made me laugh. Yeah, a lot of people are saying the homegrown cowboy's a bitch. A lot of people are saying, I mean, I've never had a problem with the man. But a lot of people say, I didn't see that part of it. But I guess somebody said that he had to ask Fumblenut's permission to come up on his show. The part that I don't like is I heard that they unmodded Texas Granny and had like Arkansas in there, and they were just doxing people left and right in the chat. And, you know, if Texas Granny was in there, she'd be zapping them. And their mods, which are Homegrown Cowboys mods, which are hater mods, didn't do anything. And then I guess he took down the show anyway. But
hey, Mr. X, every time I was blocking people in there, they were unblocking them, Mr. X.
yeah, well, I didn't know that. I didn't even know you were a mod over there. Only thing Homegrown Cowboy managed to do in all this is put himself in the middle of it and make it a lot worse for himself. That's all he did. Because what's gonna happen is one of two things. Really, one of three things. If he continues to go after us, I don't know what Jim would do. I wouldn't do anything. Like I said, I like him. Or if they platform Jim and continue to do what we do over there, then Fumble Nuts will go after him. The other part of it is, and this is not good, is he could just, I mean, technically he could just go away. Being a Homegrown Cowboy, he could go away. Then there wouldn't be an issue at all. But he wanted to continue on, and now he's got an issue. Now he's right smack dab in the middle of it. And he had to realize by that first interview with Fumble Nuts the other day that he wasn't going to go away or stop doing this. You know. And I was on the phone call, by the way, when Homegrown Cowboy called Jim and was terrified and upset about what they said about what Fumble Nuts was going to do to his wife and to him. I was on the call, too.
Yeah, he was upset when I told him, too.
Yep. I was on the phone call. I heard it. He knew I was on the call. Like, I talked to him, too. And I said, man, don't worry. They're not going to do anything to you. Don't worry. That's what I said. But here's the thing that we don't know. You never know. Like, maybe Homegrown had a recent DUI. Maybe he got busted for some goofy shit. Like, and he knows that, like, this is, like, I always say, hey, they're not going to do anything because they can't do anything to me, and I don't have anything to hide. But when I say that about other people, I realize, oh, shit, like, Betty Hayward probably has a lot to hide. You know? So I don't really think about it like that. Oh, yeah, Debbie Fumble Nuts threatened to call. This is why we think that. Here's what happened, Debbie. We get a phone call from Homegrown Cowboy, and Jim gets a call, but then Jim brings me into the call. I think is how it happened. I never like to say for sure, because I don't remember every single little call. But I was on a call with Jim and Homegrown, and Homegrown was flipped out that Fumble Nuts said something to the effect that he was going to go after Homegrown's wife's job and his job. Now their haters are saying, oh, that they just wanted to see what Homegrown would feel. And I go, Homegrown, if you got nothing to hide, you got nothing to worry about. Jim's advice to him was, hey, listen, isn't Watcher Crazy a friend of yours? Why don't you tell her to tell Fumble Nuts to stop? So this made Homegrown go out there, Debbie, and be in a position where he's like, I want to play peacemaker. Well, you got two people on two sides, Jim and both of them could easily dox his wife. Jim probably easier than anybody else, or dox anything about him. And now they're saying, look, Jim said that. Well, no, how about this? Then Jim said, how would you feel? So basically that gave an opening, Debbie, to the haters to come in there. They unmodded Texas Granny. It was like Homegrown Cowboys started bending a knee to like Fumble Nuts in them because he was scared of them. And here I am talking about it, which is what they want. And the truth of the matter is they don't want us to talk about Ruben Sanchez being a no-show coward. They don't want me to talk about laying Pipe's arrest and his situation. Where is he at? I mean, if Betty Hayward's on those tapes and she says that's my boyfriend, they just were caught in more lies. Maybe she wasn't there. So they don't want that. They don't want to talk about Kaylee's mom, the two interviews. See, the stuff that Fumble Nuts did the other day, here's what Fumble Nuts does. He takes two parts of a sentence and Franken bites them together to try to make somebody sound like they're saying something gay about somebody else. That's Jim has an interview, which is like a two-part interview with Kaylee's mom, which nobody's ever heard, which they knew about and never spoke about. In fact, they never even heard from Kaylee's mom. Jim had an interview with Betty Hayward's, 2 interviews, Betty Hayward's neighbor across the street. Nobody's ever heard. They revealed a shitload. So, I mean, like, these are all things in the last 6 weeks nobody's ever heard. Yeah, Texas Grandy's been unmodded a while. Me blocked same time, but I had unsubbed and didn't even know. So there you go, Barbara Buffalo. But I mean, yeah, I mean, that's all this is. This person's scared of showing up at an airport, and this is scared, and this and that. Yeah, I got face to face with Jim Terry's dad. No, you didn't. Okay, what's up with laying pipe? Why is he putting down Fumblenuts' address as where he's living now? Either he's lying again or he's there. Like, these are the questions they don't. And the biggest one is, you know, this is the one they don't want you to talk about. Really, the one that they don't want you to talk about. July 20th, 8 days away. Shotgun Sunday, the anniversary of Candace Howard's son blowing away her husband. You know, that these are all things they don't want you talking about. What do? They take a guy in the middle like Homegrown, who's up there, frankly, drunk all the time. I mean, I'm not being mean by saying that, but he drinks a lot. He's terrified. His wife's probably on his ass. And you got what you got. Oh, by the way, they also are going to get struck for a copyright strike for using Mr. X News Network content. So that Betty Hayward and Fumblenuts will get a copyright strike. That's not fair use. So we'll see. And then Fumblenuts says something about Mr. X called security at San Diego Comic-Con and this and that. Do you know how much money I make because of San Diego Comic-Con? Do you know what my future holds there at San Diego Comic-Con? Do you think I would ruin that? No, what I did was expose you again. When I exposed Confluence again, when I talked to the head of security. Not because I told the head of security, if I see somebody there, I'm probably going to throw a fucking punch. And they said, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Here's why. So I'm glad I had a conversation with somebody.
Right.
Here's my personal cell number. If you have an issue, this and that. I'm not even 100% sure I'm going to go. I'm like on the fence if I'm going to go or not. Because it's a long drive and that traffic down there sucks. And believe me, it has nothing to do with them if I don't go.
No.
But that's that. Yeah, you put on Jim on hold and let Fumblenuts speak. Okay. And last part that I was going to mention to Homegrown or anybody that wants to be monetized. None of the people over there are givers. All those people, Fumblenuts has never given $1 to anybody. Watch Her Crazy really only if she wants information. Who else is there? Arkansas, she doesn't give money to anybody. She takes money from people. She did a long time ago.
She hoards money.
Yeah, she hoards. So, I mean, it's like none of these. So all the people like Barbara Buffalo, Texas Granny, I'm not saying, I mean, these people are valuable way beyond any money they would ever give. Or people that would like us. Homegrown, yeah. I mean, it might not be about money for him, but he's not going to make any money. And Homegrown's a guy who gives money too. So it's just a poor decision, you know. And here's the thing: Homegrown now has put him in himself in a position that somebody is going to dox him.
That's right. Exactly.
And it's not going to be me. It's not going to be me. So
we tried to protect him, and it didn't work.
And all this stuff about, you know, Fumblenuts talking tough and puffing his chest out. Let's say it again. Why did he show up in Florida? He could have. He knew I was coming. And you know what? There's going to be some story and some excuse about Vegas too, you know. And I heard all this stuff about they said something about they have Jim's financials. I think Watch Her Crazy said she has Jim's financials. No, she doesn't. No, she doesn't. She thinks she does. She does not. And Watch Her Crazy, all this stuff that you're talking about where you're saying, this guy said this and he'll take the money and burn it and this and that. I said that in character. That's not true. How about that? You want to record that? How do you know that we don't have it split up? And you know a lot about the different payment platforms where Jim's money goes to him, my money goes to me, the money goes to the OTT of theirs, and I never see it. How do you know that's not the case? Have you looked up when's the last time you looked up the terms of service on the OTT? How have you noticed that changed a long time ago?
No.
You realize this has changed a long time ago? I guess you didn't realize that.
Wait now.
Good luck. Good luck. We are going to go to Las Vegas. I think what this means is this. They either they're bluffing and they're not going to show up, which will expose, or they'll have some kind of process server there, and I'll just be happy to take it from them, no problem, and then we'll fight it out in court. We'll see what's what.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah, we'll see what's what. That's the way to do it. And if they think that if they're thinking they're going to serve me for Jim, they're really mistaken. I think that's what the goal is. So we'll see. Okay. I sound really worried. I'm going to have to spend all that money I make from between doing OTT shows and cleaning hotel rooms. How many white 46-year-old males do you see cleaning hotel rooms? I mean, I go to hotels all the time.
I don't even want to say.
And I've never seen it. I've never seen it. I usually say, hey, can I get some extra toilet paper? ¿Qué pasa?
I don't, yeah,
No
exactly. That's what I was going to say.
Right. No habla inglés. You take?
Extraño. Get away.
Hey, nothing wrong with cleaning rooms, though.
That's what they'll say.
You know, now here's the truth of the matter. This is what people don't realize in this. And I've talked about it a little bit before, all the money that's spent and all the business expenses from the OTT, and I've been doing this for a long time with movies, okay, goes to rewards. I buy it on rewards credit cards, then I pay off. I pay it off. I got a cash back one. I got an Amex one that does hotel rooms. That's what they're talking about.
Mr. X, excuse me for 1 second, Mark.
Yes.
It's 9:30.
Yeah, I got to take my medicine. I'll step down. I'll be back.
All right, we'll miss you. Go ahead, Mr. X. Mr. X.
Go ahead, Mr. X. You can go.
Sorry about that. I'm just grabbing something to drink here.
No,
Johnny,
I'm sorry I interrupted, but he had
okay.
he stated a half an hour ago we had to take his medicine at 9:30, so I thought I'd remind him.
Let me also mention that that there's been a fake Mr. X news network. I've talked about this on the OTT. That is not me. That's not, and they're going around. They're trying to cause problems between me, Jim, and Angel or anything like that. I got no problem with Angel. I like Angel. I've said it 100 times. I think she's got a good show. There's no issue there. I've stated on shows too, and this isn't bullshit, but I'm not going to bullshit about this. I don't like being muted when I'm getting into jokes and stuff. But no, I'm not going to be on every one of her shows. That's just not how it works. I appreciate people asking about me, but it has nothing to do with her. It's just
right.
There was, I think, 2 or 3 shows a little while ago that I didn't go on.
Katie, that's a motherfucker goose, Marcy. Let's get it right, okay? So, Mr. X.
Yes.
I look like a yip yip?
I think Jim said that.
No, I think you did.
Yes, I guess I did. I don't even remember saying it before. You said I did. I probably did.
I think they're cute, but FYI, I have made them.
You have?
I have, and no, I'm not offering to make them for you and Jim.
All right. Well, I never got the last thing you made.
Yeah, well, talk to Bob.
I can't. Leanne ruined that.
She did not. You guys.
I tell you what, this is another thing that I heard about. I heard Leanne and Dale C and all them were yucking it up in there with all the haters.
I was actually in Homegrown's chat, so was Sugar Plum.
I didn't see that, but I'm not doubting it. I just didn't see it. But the whole goal of the hater is, it's like the aliens and They Live. I've talked about this before. Go to one planet, deplete the planet, move on to the next. And that's essentially what they're doing with Homegrown. Go to his channel, go in there, deplete the show, and then move on to the next. Remember when they were all buddy with that black girl from Michigan? What was her name? Just Blaze. And they were all in there. We were going over there and touching, but nobody's ever even heard from her. Not that I know of, at least. Depleted her channel, move on to the next. We tried to do it with Johnny, but Johnny had a strong enough following. Jim came back over there. It didn't work. Now Johnny's getting more people than her. Or them.
Yeah,
More than
Sugar
one.
Plum, I didn't say much either, but I'm okay with it. I mean, as far as I know, it's okay to be in Homegrown's chat. So
Yeah.
I was there. I think we were the minority, but that's okay.
Good. I'm glad you don't worry about traffic. But, hey, we've had a good couple weeks. I'm looking forward to the stuff that we have coming up over the next couple months. I'm in a good place. And, I'm working hard on doing this next movie. Jim does his content, that content about the hater stuff. I don't necessarily like it a lot, but it is revealing. I mean, the one thing that's at least, let's just say people, I don't necessarily like the content, but I'm kind of part of it, right? But one thing I think that's necessary for what we could potentially do in the future is it's nice to have all this stuff on tape because it proves everything we said. I mean, did you think Kaylee wasn't a meth user? Did you think that laying pipe was a successful guy? By the way, Johnny, did you see the story about Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch's house getting robbed in Playa del Rey?
No, I did not.
Yeah, it was national news. They showed their house, Playa del Rey. Do you know that house is 2 blocks from the condo, the 2-bedroom, 2.5-bath condo that we shot Samurai Priest in? It's like literally walking. I could almost throw a stone from one to the other.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Look at where Seth Rollins' house is, and then look up 8364 Manitoba. They don't talk about that. Now they want to talk about Dr. Bailout, but funny they've never found that place, and they've never talked about the 2-bedroom, 2.5-bath. I mean, obviously it's a pretty big pretty big place if it's got stairs, and a fireplace, So it's just weird what these people want to see and not see. But, we're going to do the Vegas thing. We're going to see how that goes. And,
I want to say something real quick, Mr. X.
Go ahead.
I don't know if anybody else has not gotten it, but I know you got it. I know Marzi Girls got it. Shark Kidder's got it. But all those speaking people that was in Homegrown's chat today, and I was telling PZ the same thing. All those people that was like Arkansas, American Honey, all those people, every single dingleberry that was in that chat over there used to follow Jim, Terry, and Mr. X. They used to follow him. They used to follow you guys.
Yeah.
And the only reason why they don't follow you guys no more is because they want to go join on Fumble Nuts' Nuts.
Well, or they went like American Honey went to Salty Pancakes and she didn't have a place to go, and I don't know specifically about all of them, but I mean obviously Leanne had audio recording of Fumble Nuts talking about how much he used to love us. So, but here's the thing: somebody who might have said something in the past might not be relevant today.
Yeah.
I've said stuff in the past that I would walk back on. So somebody who might record something that I said a year ago, like I was talking about your thing, and I said, Johnny, I'm never coming on your show. I'm not promoting them. I'm not going over there. I'm not. And I said this before. I did say that. I'll say it to you right here on the show. But I sat back. I sat in the chat. I said, I want to see how this turns out. Is this going to turn out ugly? Is it going to go good? Is it going to go well? And I saw it going well. So I jumped on the bandwagon too. I think that was a very even-keeled thing to do.
And I'm going to say this, and I'm not simping for anybody on the other side or anything like that. Honestly, and Sugar Plum can back me up, there was no negativity towards me or Sugar Plum while we were chatting with each other in the chat. What I would consider a negative comment was thrown in my direction, and then it stopped. It was hotspot when I said, hi, everybody. She said, don't talk to Marzi Girl. That was it. So, I mean, while I was over there and for the short amount of time that I was in the chat, That was the only negative comment thrown in my direction. So, I mean, I just believe in being honest. Now, of course, everything went off rails after a little bit.
Good job, Texas Granny.
That wasn't
real quick. I
because
see
of
that
me.
I see that Sheets is in the chat. Sheets, whatever happened to you saying the OTT was going to be gone in a couple weeks? That was like 6 months ago. Whatever happened to that, pal? Huh? Whatever happened to you saying that you were going to show up? So, Sheets is a hater. Get rid of him. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm telling you, so you guys.
Granny.
I mean, probably Texas Granny already knows, but they're a hater.
Hey,
They
Granny,
said you're going to take down the OTT a couple months ago. How'd that work?
Quick draw McGraw, I call Texas.
Yeah, I mean,
Granny.
there's just a lot of ridiculousness, but well, at least the word's getting out. Let me also announce this. I'll announce it before Jim does. Homegrown Cowboy, I have personally removed him from the OTT. He's gone.
Oh,
I've taken him off. He only had 4 days left on his subscription. If he wants to contact me and get a refund for that 4 days, I'd be happy to give it to him. I removed him. He's gone.
who the hell is Meat Curtains? Texas Granny got that one too.
Yeah, just get rid of him.
Oh, I thought that. Now, see, I'm not watching every day because my schedule's picked up a little bit.
Hey, Meat Curtains, I'll tell you this. You're right. I'm not looking to fight anybody. I don't want to fight anybody.
I thought
I've never had never had anybody show up to anywhere I'm at and try to fight me. You're right. I've said it 100 times. I don't want to fight anybody. You're right. But this tough guy, Fumble Nuts, here's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna. Remember this? Remember what's her name? Was it Watcher Crazy? They said, I'm going to come to that place and I'm going to serve him. Never happened. Salty Pancakes, we're coming. Never happened. What about when I called out Ruben Sanchez? Never showed up. What about when I called out Fumble Nuts? Never showed up. I mean, how many people have never shown up? There's going to be more on the list soon, but it just is what it is.
I thought the Jimmy Wires person was somebody from Angel's chat, and that they were an okay person. But then lately, I've been hearing maybe not.
Well, here's the thing, that they were going back and forth and trying to cause trouble between me and Angel and saying they were an OTT member. And I said on a couple shows, they said that I got them blocked on Christine's show, which I never asked them to be blocked. I asked them to be blocked now. But here's all I said. All I said is Jimmy Wires is not Jim Terry. That's all I said. Never asked this person to be blocked. Not until like just recently. And this person goes on, I think Angels or one of these shows, and says, I'm an OTT member. So I said on a couple shows, I was like, okay, if you're an OTT member, contact me at jimterrytvgifts@gmail.com. Let me know what your OTT membership is. And if we can link it up and we could figure it out together, that something happened. And obviously, I'm not a channel owner here on YouTube, so I'm not going to tell Shark Hitter what to do. But if I see that, then, I'll look into it. But that never happened. So, okay. I'll tell you what, they're out today. They're out looking for the Mr. X. They're out, they're on the internet. They're not out there in real person, but
I just thought it was somebody from her chat that changed their name to Jimmy Wires because Jim one night said he'd wear a wire in a heartbeat.
Yeah, he did. I remember that.
Yeah, he was probably
don't know
around.
who they were prior to the Jimmy Wires name. But apparently,
it's one of the 38 haters.
Oh,
It's probably somebody like Girl Ryan, who's just, who wanted to be my co-host so bad, was dying to talk to me on the phone, begging to, hey, if you ever want to call me, here's my number. Nope, don't want to get involved. Just no, thank you. Respectfully, no, thank you. Couldn't have been any nicer. Then you find out how two-faced somebody like she is, and we reject her so she can come. She wants to come on a show so she could fucking hawk her trinkets, and then she's going to go out there and make little videos in her mom's golf cart, probably on her mom's dime. She doesn't fucking work a job. FMT, FJT, shadow. Hey, listen, Jim's got a pretty big shadow, and I'm not saying I'm in it or I'm not, but at least I'm not in the shadow of my dead kid. That's the fact. A lot of people got dead kids out there, and I can respect that. But you said to us that you were dying, Girl Ryan. You said to us that it was the doctor's fault, and you never did anything to the doctor. And the only thing you could do is put something in the back of your mom's golf cart when she takes you on vacation because I didn't want you to be a host because we booted you from the OTT. We weren't interested in you. I didn't even like, you know how you just popped up on the show the other night, Shark Hitter?
Huh?
I got to the point like I didn't even want her to pop up like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, not you. I'm talking about her. Like I got to the
yeah.
like she was so girl Ryan was so bad, and so like and then like I got something to show you. I guess and like okay, what is it? But like if you didn't show it, she'd be like I said, Jim, I just don't. I'm doing my thing. This is like a year or two ago. Like I don't really I just don't want her up here. I you know, if we're getting towards the end of the show and I went too fast and you know we want to say hello to some people, that's fine. But I don't want her up here. And then she was pitching herself to be a co-host. You know, it's just bad news. She's just one of these people where it's like if you're a guy and you accidentally fuck, you're like, oh shit. You find out that she's a loon. You know.
Yep. Then you end up marrying them, and then you end up divorced.
Well, not me. Not me. I love Mr. X. I love this. I love that. And I'm like,
That's
you don't
a
even know
private
anything
joke.
about me.
Private joke.
Oh, I got you. Well, no, I understand the joke, but anyways, it's okay. I mean, hey, I don't feel or sound scared about anybody. I'm not worried about anybody. I've been doing this probably within another couple weeks for 3 years with Jim. Nobody's ever shown up anywhere I'm at. They've shown up to like a grocery store when I wasn't there, but in places after that, it just never happened. So, you know, I'm just curious what's going to happen if I walk out of that elevator, that plane, and there's nobody there.
Right.
It's not up to me to show up now. It's up to her to show up. She's the one who said she was going. I didn't invite her. She said she was going to be there. Right. And we'll see. We'll see how it unfolds in person. We'll see. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
One, you back yet?
Man.
I'm cracking myself the hell up. Oh my God.
Mr. X is covering some good stuff, man. I'm glad because I like to, you know, hear him talk. And it's good.
All right, so Shark Hitter, when are you going to use the damn pizza oven outside?
When I make pizza dough.
Well, okay.
And right now, there's been so much going on with my brother-in-law, we can't.
Nah, too much going on. Well, also, have you had, I don't know if you have had the rain, or I should say the severe storms that Jesse Roth and Cheryl DeTillo and I have been experiencing these past 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That would kind of put a damper on it, too.
Yeah.
Freaking storms. My electric kept going out.
Yeah, we've been having a lot of rain. So, where I am, too. So, it ain't like we're not getting in the rain because we are.
That means y'all gonna have a fucked up winter.
Oh yeah, I'm sure of it. I don't mind the rain. Oh, and Bob, I'm sorry, Richard Cramium. Would you like to come up and chat with us?
There he is.
You know, Mark, it's not so much the rain, which I'm not a fan of rain anyway. It always makes me tired. We have had horrific wind, and the thunder and lightning it's just been insane. My electric went out 4 times in 2 weeks. And I'll tell you, I was really impressed. I've been here 4 years now. I was really impressed with the fact that we've had some pretty bad weather sporadically in those 4 years. Never lost the electric. This year, it's insane.
Right.
It's insane. And I watched because there's one tree right outside of my bedroom window, and I keep watching it, and it's like,
You need a jacker is what you need.
Well, do you remember when, I don't know whose show we were on, and I went outside because the tree on the other side of my building, like 2 doors down from me, got hit by, it was either lightning or the wind, and it hit the roof of the apartment 2 doors away from me. And yeah, I'm thinking the same thing's going to happen. It's going to
It's
happen
scary.
with this one.
Bob's here.
Bob's in the house. Good.
Wait, no. Jim is here.
What's
Jim
up,
is
Bob?
here.
Richard Cranium, come up, Bobbykins. I
Jim.
miss you.
Hey, everybody.
Hey,
What's
Jim,
up,
what's going
man?
on?
Hey, everybody. I've had boatloads of people calling and texting me. You guys don't need to call me or text me anymore. I mean, there's just so many people that are disappointed with Homegrown Cowboy. I spoke with Homegrown Cowboy a couple of times since the show. He's obviously a few beers into it. I first want to go ahead and make reference to this. I just got this sent to me probably about 25 minutes ago. I hadn't seen it. You guys there?
Yeah, what is that? He-Man?
No, I didn't pull that up. That's not from me.
Sorry, guys.
So
Something
I have,
happened.
here we go. You see this? Go ahead and pull this up, Shark Hitter. What's going
Monkeys?
Monkeys.
Monkeys in the back. Get it?
I'm having trouble.
You're the monkey today? I'm usually the monkey. That's why I always say that.
All right.
Hey, real quick before Jim goes on, Belle is supposed to start like 3 minutes ago.
She was supposed to start almost an hour and a half ago, and she hasn't. I've also reached out to her. I'm going to get to that. So this was posted 10 hours ago. Click on the picture to read the full part of a clipped message I received about Super Stalker Psycho Jimmy Con. His time's coming. Karma called, and she is getting ready. No, she's not. There's no karma. I didn't do anything wrong. Hope you all have a great Saturday. I don't know what this says. You can't click on it to make it big.
Right.
Yeah, it's a piece of a text message that says he blows my phone up and I don't answer 3/4 the time, but he just keeps calling and calling. I've told him so. I don't know who this person is or what they're telling him, but I haven't had that conversation with anybody. There is
Right.
nobody that I blow up that doesn't want to talk to me or that I've talked to that has stated that to me. So this is just more bullshit from her. If there is somebody that sent this to her, they're either lying to her or they think I'm calling them. I've had people call my phone and I call them back and they said, I didn't call you. So there is people that have called me just to get me to call them to make it look like I'm calling them. But there is nobody at that level, and definitely nobody that I've spoken to that would reiterate this. So whoever this is either 100% bullshit, and that's why she won't show the whole thing. It's always a piece of a
Right,
tag.
like the flight to Vegas. She don't show where she's coming from, what day, what airline, nothing.
It's always a piece of a text message, part of an email, a supposed phone call. Somebody's coming. They have this. There's warrants. It's total bullshit. Nobody is fucking worried about them. Nobody has said anything about them. But the Homegrown Cowboy thing is irritating to me. We knew he was soft as ice cream, guys. But there's some shit Homegrown isn't telling you about that he's afraid of. And it has to do with Lacey H. And it has to do with Belle V and myself.
Okay, I don't even know this, right? I never heard this.
Homegrown Cowboy has some really nasty shit in his history. I found out about it about a year and a half ago. And I think the haters know about it. And I think that is what he's worried about getting to his work. I think that is the problem. There is some, and it's not this DUI that they're talking about. There's some other shit. So, I don't know why he chose to do it this way. The part that upsets me is not him not wanting to be part of what we do or siding with the haters. We've had other people do that. The issue that I have is I have given him massive opportunities to just leave. But like so many other people, he feels like he has to leave with an authority. He feels like he has to burn us and go. He took a playbook right out of Betty. He took the playbook right out of Betty Hayward's hands today and has been setting this up. Now, I did talk to him about Texas Granny. Texas Granny said she was pulled as a mod over there a month ago. I brought that up to him today. He said that is not true, that it was much longer ago than that, and that she said she was too busy to be a mod there, and it was her fault that he took her off. I can tell you that Belvie, I've called her several times because I know she has a show tonight. She is refusing to answer the phones, and her show is on delay. And Crazy Brat is saying that she is going to be on at 9:30. So Crazy Brat must be talking with her. The problem with all of this is that I believe Belvie has a real decision to make tonight. And a lot of those haters, look, if it walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, it's a duck. And that's exactly what happened today. The conversation we had homegrown, he was terrified on Monday. He did that show Tuesday at a very particular time. I think he took work off in order to do that. I believe he's getting pressure from his wife and a lot of other people. Homegrown was threatened by Fumblenuts, who later laid off and has been coming on his show and is a regular. He feels comfortable over there because Watcher of Crazy is over there. And this is the path that Homegrown has chosen. If he would have chosen this and just not said anything or made a spectacle of it, there wouldn't have been an issue. I wouldn't have given a fuck. He's one guy. Nobody's ever called our show and said, hey, is Homegrown Cowboy going to be on the platform? Now, he's donated a lot of money, but that ran up. That's over with. He has been kicked off the robocall as of 2 hours ago, and he has been removed from the OTT. Guys, give me about five minutes here. Let me come right back on. I'll be right back. I'm getting a call.
All right, you got
Let
it.
me just reiterate this too, that just kind of going on to what Jim said and about these false claims about Candace Howard has some kind of magical system where she could see if people search her after her son murdered her husband and this and that. I can tell you this. I've never searched her. I've never looked up anything to her. Not recently, at least. Last time I searched her is when her son blew off her husband's head. And you know what, Candace Howard? When your son murders your husband and it's in Yahoo News, and I don't care if it's 2 years ago or whatever it is, people are going to look it up. People from that area, Bossier County and all that kind of stuff, or whatever that area is, Bossier, Texas, and they're going to look it up. It's fucking national news, the criminal that your son is. I mean, and we're coming up on the 8-day anniversary here. Shotgun Sunday night, as I like to call it. So, I mean, I'm not looking at you up. I don't think Jim is looking you up. I don't want to speak for Jim. Nobody's looking into you. It's just you've become a public figure. Welcome to that. Now, are you using Google Alerts? That's what I use. So I know when somebody reviews a movie. Funny how, by the way,
Thank you, Queen.
These haters are talking about, and hey, WH, by the way, these haters talk about this. Now, I haven't seen any of these people. Let's use Ruben Sanchez and Lay in the Pipe. They were talking about movies and books 2 years ago and this and that. What have they done? Explain, I can understand, Shark Hitter, you told me, hey, I had all this stuff that was going on in my life, and, I'm at this age, and after being a police officer, now I'm going back to school, and I kind of made the joke, oh, you're going back to school kind of late, just goofing around, this and that. But you're doing something. You got a show, you're working to be monetized. What has Ruben Sanchez done to get better? He's just gotten more morbidly obese. What has Lay in Pipe done to get better since we've known him? All he's done is gone downhill. He stole $161, or he attempted to, from a Target.
Yeah,
this is the guy who sold a few thousand Blu-rays last month.
I would like to kind of dovetail on what Donkey Dick is saying right now, because I thought this when I was watching Homegrown show. I really don't feel that he's not walking away from you and Jim because he's got something in his background that he's afraid is going to get to his job, because the type of job he has specific clearances. And in order to obtain those clearances, they have to do a background check on him. They know it all. Whatever there is to know, his job knows. So I really, truly do not feel that that's an issue. I take him at his word. He likes people in both camps and just wants to see a ceasefire, and unfortunately, it's just not going to happen. It's just not. Crickets?
We're here.
I'm listening. I'm just, digesting it here.
Do you want to see something cute, Mr. X?
Sure. Yeah, I like cute things. Yeah.
Oh, you're really going to love this.
And by the way, I wanted to mention this too, kind of fault. It has nothing to do with any of the subjects. Just real quick. We tried to reach Janelle last night. since you're here, Marcy. And she never picked up. Look at that cute one. And she sent me a Cash App, and she apologized for not being on the show. She was busy. Look at that cute devil you got there. Look at him.
This is my grandpuppy.
Now they're pawning the dogs and the birds off on you?
No, he is spending the weekend because his mommy, his name
How
is
sweet he is.
His name is Bartholomew, but we call him Barty because he likes to party.
Why does he have an LGBTQ thing around
Because my daughter has LGBTQ plus friends and she supports them.
No, because she's asexual now.
My daughter and granddaughter are down the Jersey Shore because today is Quinny's 9th birthday. So they're partying it up, and they didn't take the party boy with them.
Here, let me ask you this. This is what I'm having problems with this, LGBTQ understanding thing. Like, I don't have a problem with it, but I have a problem understanding it. If you're asexual, and that means you don't want to you're not attracted to anybody, then how can you be part of that group?
No, she's not. That's not what it means. What it means is that she's not necessarily interested in having a physical relationship right now.
Yeah, okay. So, I mean, LGBTQ, lesbian, women like women, gay, men like men, bi, hair pie, balls across the nose, as they used to say in the 80s.
I guess
drag my balls across the carpet.
I guess
that was a nice joke from the 80s. But anyway,
crazy about them are on.
I guess she would be considered part of the plus.
We're having a heart attack over there.
Part of that group. And the way she explained it to me is, I don't want a physical sexual relationship with somebody. I want somebody for companionship, somebody that will cuddle with me on the couch, hold hands
you get
with
a dog?
me. Do you want to hear this or no?
I do, but I want to.
Okay, then don't interrupt, man. Just somebody she can spend her time with. That's what she wants. Now, that might change on any given day.
It's not everybody's show.
But whatever. Listen, she's happy and healthy. She's a great mom. She, works a full-time job and does everything she needs to do. I'm not going to harangue her for her relationship status or what she wants in her life. She's just fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so I am seeing.
It feels like some of these people, like, I understand the gay part, I understand the lesbian part, I even understand the trans part. Like, okay, they, coming from a liberal California, they need maybe some protection because they're like kind of a new minority almost. Like, okay, I get that. But somebody who just doesn't want to have sex at all, like, they're not gonna. It's not like they're walking down the street holding hands with another woman if they're a woman, or two men holding hands. Like, it's not like they're gonna, like, nobody would know what they are.
Like, yeah, that's to be totally.
Like, I can look at Fumble Nuts and tell he's gay.
To be totally honest with you, when she told me she was asexual, I had no idea what she was talking about. Because, I mean, I've heard the term, but I never really looked into it or anything. And so I asked her, I said, okay, well, what does that mean? And she's like, and she told me this like 3 years ago, maybe. She's like, Mom, I'm just not looking for physical intimacy right now. It would be great if I could find somebody, I could cuddle with, laugh with, spend time with, hold hands with, walking down the street.
Somebody, does that have to be a man only, or could it be a woman?
Let me be more specific. A guy. Okay, she's looking for a guy, but she just wasn't at that point in time looking for a physical, intimate relationship. All right,
Yeah.
Now, let's ask the obvious question, the jerk question here. Now, what guy with two balls is gonna, Now she's not like she's 20 and she's got a kid. She does work a lot. Is gonna sit around there and not do anything.
There are people, men out there.
There's men out there that do that?
That are not looking for sexual relationships either at the moment. And again, she told me this 3 years ago. Maybe it's changed. Maybe she does want to have a sexual relationship now with a man.
Yeah.
It's not something I mean, if she wants to talk about it, we talk about it.
Here's the thing, though. I didn't think that people drifted in and out of the LGBTQ community. Like, it kind of suits them when it suits them. Okay, I'm part of it now.
Listen,
You
at
know.
at the risk of offending anybody out there, I never even though she said she was asexual, I never considered her part of the LGBTQ plus community. I don't know. I just never.
Well, I mean, she's going to the parade. She's wearing the rainbows,
Well,
and I
she
just thought
goes-
that was
she
reserved for
goes-
people who actually are that. That's all. I'm actually sticking up for that community. Doesn't make any sense.
And I'm not saying if she is considered part of that community, that's fine. It doesn't bother me any. She goes to the parades, and Bart has his little thing on his collar because she has several girlfriends who are lesbians, and she supports them. She supports their lifestyle. She's a very open-minded young woman, where she figures you love who you love, and that's it,
That's pansexual.
Oh, for Christ's sake, X.
Yes.
Don't make this some big ordeal. It's no big deal. 3 years ago, she didn't feel like screwing anybody. Maybe she changed her mind. I don't know. I don't ask her. My kids know they can talk to me about absolutely anything. I just don't feel the need to question my daughter on her sex life. Who the hell? She might be having sex now.
I mean, she's got a kid. I mean, at some point that kind of goes out the window when you've, birthed a child. I mean, obviously she's had a kid at some point,
Yeah, well, that was 10 years ago she got pregnant. So
here's what I mean. This is what I'm leading to, and I'm trying to be nice about it. I'm having a little bit of fun here, but I'm leading up to more times than not. And I don't know this, but I'm going to guess this is a fact, maybe a fact. How about that? That if you're a woman and you have a kid, and you're not 20, but you're not 70, and you work a lot, but there's no sex involved, it's going to lead to a guy like she had there before. Guy who doesn't work, guy who doesn't give a fuck, guy who might smack around, guy who's got nothing going forward for him. Because why isn't she looking for the lawyer who would take her and her kid in the opposite way? So is it worth it to bring in a lay in the pipe type person just because she wants to find somebody that's snuggling? But she doesn't have to have sex with?
That is not why he moved in there. No, they did not.
Well, he moved in there because he was a semi-permanent babysitter too.
No, that wasn't the reason he moved in. That was a benefit for her.
Yeah,
definitely a benefit for her. But when he wasn't living there and she was still working the overnight shift, she took her to his apartment, and Quinn slept there. So he's always had her at night. It just was easier when he moved into Crystal's. And he moved into Crystal's because he didn't want to work. He lost his apartment because he couldn't pay rent. And she, out of the kindness of her heart, like her stupid mother does at times, said, listen, why don't you move in here? But you have to get a job, and you're expected to pay X amount of the bills, and you'll have Quinn at night when I'm at work. That was the deal.
Okay, I understand.
And he reneged on a lot of it. But, she learned.
Why doesn't she work when Quinn's at school?
Well, now she is.
Yeah,
Now
because there's no
she is.
babysitter anymore.
Because she made the decision to get the protection order against him.
Yeah.
One of the first things she did, and it actually lined up perfectly, before she even went to file for that order of protection, she spoke to her boss at work and let her know what was going on and said, is there an opening? Now, she works in a nursing home, and it's a rather large one. Jesse Roth knows which one it is. It's pretty big. Are there any available openings from 7 in the morning till 3 in the afternoon? And her boss said yes. And she said, I'd like to be able to switch my shift so that I'm at work while my daughter's at school.
Okay.
And they were able to accommodate her. And the only thing that's different, other than baby daddy doesn't live with my daughter and granddaughter anymore, is that my granddaughter goes to, it's a daycare, but a lot of kids from her school go there in the morning because their parents work at like hospitals and whatnot. So Quinn's there at 6:30 in the morning, and then a bus comes to the daycare and takes her and the other kids to their school. And then at the end of the school day, I think no, Quinn takes the regular bus back to the apartment complex because my daughter's home like 15 minutes before the bus gets there. So that's the only difference. She had to put out a little extra money, so Quinn would be covered in the morning while because she has to be at work at 7 a.m. And I don't think Quinn's school starts until like
How
8,
old is a
8:30.
kid where you can like just start saying, "Hey, I'm going to work," just, there's some food in the fridge.
8:45.
You start leaving the kid alone.
When I was younger, my mom and dad let my brother and I walk to school because we were that close. When I was 10, because my brother was younger than me, 3 years younger.
Yeah.
Nowadays, though, I really can't speak for Crystal, but I think probably when Quinn is like, I want to say 12, she'll be really comfortable with that. But I don't know. I don't know that for sure. I mean, she's letting Quinn take the trash out to the dumpster now, and it's a little bit of a walk in her
That's good.
complex. Yeah, and that kind of like I found that I was a little more concerned the first time that happened when I was there. Quinn left with the trash bag. She went to the dumpster, and I'm like, Chris, is she okay doing that by herself? Yep, Mom, she's fine. I'm like, okay. And I was a little concerned because Crystal's, with what she's going through lately, has kept Quinn extremely close to her side.
Then I heard there was a little bit more to the story.
And what would that be?
You said, Crystal, what's that over there? Is Quinn okay outside? And she looked outside. You went in Crystal's purse and took out $20.
Oh, shut the hell up, X.
Yeah.
Took out $20 to get yourself a pizza later on.
Shut the hell
$20.
That's what Steve told me.
I do a lot with that.
No.
Steve told me that.
So, again, back to the asexual thing. I don't know. Somebody educate me. I guess they're part of that community. Maybe they are, maybe they're not. But if they are, my daughter's not like jumping in the community, jumping out, jumping in,
She's jumping in, trying to get a little bit of attention for herself, jumping out.
No, she's not doing that. She's not doing that. And I don't know if she's even thought in that direction. She just, because the discussion came up because I said to her, have you met anybody you want to date? And that's when she told me.
She hasn't thought about it. Her dog's wearing a collar that's got an LGBTQ symbol on it.
I just said not 10 minutes ago, she has girlfriends who are in lesbian relationships and she supports them. And
Are
the
they
way
hot?
she supports them is by attending the parades and, sometimes buying the little tchotchkes like Bart's little thing. And I want to dispel this one too, because this kind of got out of control. The parades that she takes my granddaughter to are during the day and they're family oriented.
No. We talked about this with Johnny.
No. Johnny lives in California, okay?
Well, he lives in Long Beach.
These parades are in Philadelphia. They're family oriented. They have them on the news every year. And these are not like West Hollywood parades. And I've heard about those
Or New Orleans.
pride parades and how they dress when they're in those parades and whatnot, which is I don't have a problem with, but that's not what my daughter takes my granddaughter to.
Yeah, that's not what I
Not
saw.
at
We
all.
looked it up.
And I'm not really sure how Johnny would know what the parade in Philadelphia looks like. That
We showed video of it. We showed the footage of it.
okay, but other than seeing that snippet, which by the way had other families with children there, how can Johnny say with any amount of certainty that what he thinks is going on in the Philadelphia parade that my granddaughter is attending?
Johnny is gay. We all know that he goes to these
going
parades. He's
on.
involved in that community. I mean, he knows.
Yes, he is, but he's not going to that parade. It's a family-oriented parade. There are many homosexual relationship couples who have children that go to that parade.
Well,
So why would Johnny say that my daughter's taking my granddaughter to some filthy? No, that's not what's happening.
well, he didn't say filthy. He just says that there's some crazy stuff.
I
that goes on
wouldn't
in the
take her. No, I wouldn't take. That's not the type of parade. Whatever parade him and PZ might attend, that's not the parade my daughter takes my granddaughter to. So let's dispel that right now.
Okay, all right. That's what you said. Have
Right,
you gone to these
almighty.
parades too?
Freaking Idaho farmer stopped talking to me altogether because he thinks I take that my daughter takes my granddaughter to pride parades where the men are walking down the street.
Well, the men are like half naked. I mean, it's I
No,
mean,
they're not. Not
okay,
in
hold
the
on, Mark.
family one.
Hold on. So, I mean, and I don't give a shit what they do at those parades. I mean, if they're having a good time, they're not hurting anybody. That's their business. That'd be good for them. I mean, whatever. But I got parents coming up to me saying, "Hey, in your book, it talks about a rattlesnake, and that's scary, and this and that." Now, meanwhile, you got some old men walking around with their hairy balls hanging outside of their fucking underwear, and all of a sudden it's okay, it's cute, it's funny.
But
Drag
that's not the parade that
nipples
my
everywhere.
granddaughter
Like
attends.
a 5-year-old. But that book, because it's got a snake in it, that's really bad.
But see, X,
Fuck outta here.
this is where you got some sort of a disconnect going on. That is not the type of pride parade.
I
that my
saw the Pride
granddaughter
Parade,
attends.
or is it that we showed the footage of it on the OTT? I can't do it here because it's covered by the Philadelphia News and all that stuff. But we
Right.
showed like a long form version of it.
And you didn't see any old men with ponytails and their hairy balls hanging out of their G-strings.
That's what I thought. I wasn't looking, but that's what I.
Now,
heard.
were there some men dressed in drag? Yes. Okay. They're not in my granddaughter's school reading books to them. They're walking in the pride parade.
Maybe it's time that you bring your daughter into a church.
My daughter goes to church every Sunday.
What church?
None of your damn business.
Church of RuPaul?
Stop it. You obviously,
Pastor RuPaul?
listen, you obviously have certain views and certain feelings
Reverend Trixie?
about these pride parades.
No, I you know what?
And
I've
I
seen
don't
the pride
want
parades.
you-
I think that they're great. I don't have a problem with it.
Okay,
I
well, don't
think that necessarily is a place for a 5-year-old.
Don't project onto my daughter like she's a bad mother or my
I
granddaughter.
didn't say that. I didn't say that.
The particular parade pride parade that they attend is something like you just described, because it is not.
Okay.
It is not.
Look at it like this, Marzi girl. I've gone to these Comic Cons before, and if you see enough of these women at these comic book conventions, and comic book conventions are like, or any pulp fiction convention like that, are like for families, for kids. Kids reads comic books, right? There's a lot of adults who like them too. These girls are doing cosplay. Their tits are hanging out everywhere.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So the same thing could be said.
The cosplay comic. I mean, I've seen some of these girls, and I'm like, man, if there's kids around here, like that one lady that we always talk about, Mini Tina. I mean, the stuff she wears, she's dressing up as Chun-Li from Street Fighter 2. That's a pretty provocative outfit. I can see like 3/4 of her side boob. You know, and I'm not, I mean, but like, if you want to take a 5-year-old around that, but I can't read a book that's about family.
Right. And try to remember, neither myself nor my daughter made any comments about that part in your book. In fact, you and I talked about that within the past couple of weeks.
She's a smart kid. She likes the book. She's a smart
She
kid.
does.
Nobody's
She really
taking
liked
that away
the
from her.
book, and my daughter read through it first by herself. Didn't see any problems in it. So I like what Jesse Roth just said. Marzi, we should drop X off in New Hope on a Saturday. New Hope is part of Bucks County, and it was the area on Saturdays, especially where you saw the gay and lesbian couples just hanging out, going to dinner, going dancing, whatever. There's a lot of that. And we're talking back in the 80s where it was, you really just never discussed two men or two women being together. You saw it, you didn't talk about it, you kept on moving. That was just the mindset in this area in the 80s. My parents taught my brother and sister and I different things, you know, like if you see somebody in a wheelchair, what's proper etiquette. You don't just go up and say, "Oh, what happened to you?" You know.
Yeah, how many people did you kill in the war? What happened to your leg?
Yeah,
that's what I learned in the 80s.
And they sat us down as well and had discussion. Now we were my sister and I were in our early teens when we talked to my mom and dad about this, but my mom and dad told us what they knew at the time about homosexual relationships, so that we were familiar with them, and to just respect the people, and you know, that was it. You know, if any one of us had come back to my parents and said that we were gay, they would have been fine with it. I raised my children the same way.
I don't know about that, Marzi.
Yeah, I did. I had the benefit of working in a classroom.
So let me think about it like this. Okay, so your daughter at this point right now is asexual. Okay, no problem. Fine.
Maybe not.
Okay, and you walk in the house and there's some transgender drag queen there sitting there on the couch watching fucking Netflix with her. What are you going to say? Quinn's all in the middle of it. And this huge man that's dressed as a woman looking like RuPaul is sitting there, you know, I mean, your daughter doesn't know if this is make-believe or if this is for real or what this is. I mean, it gets confusing for kids with all this social media and the internet and the phones.
Well, I agree with you. There's a lot going on in the world that's very confusing to children. But let's go with your scenario, okay? Yeah. First of all, if I actually walked into that situation, I would be my normal self. I would, "Oh, hello, nice to meet you," shake the person's hand, visit with my family, go home. And then I might have a discussion with my daughter later on saying, "Listen, maybe your friend can come over not dressed like a drag queen if Quinn seems to be uncomfortable with it." I would prefer at this young age, not that she not have access or see people dressed as drag queens, but hang out. You know what I mean? Just because I don't think Quinn would understand that concept at this point. At a parade, I think in her little 9 today-year-old mind, she's thinking it's a parade. They dressed up for the parade. And that's that.
This is the problem I have.
But I know for a fact my daughter would not bring a drag queen dress.
I know she wouldn't either. I'm just giving you a hypothetical situation. Right, look at it like this. Like, I can understand, like, I'm trying to put myself in the parents' shoes. Like, hey, these are two men. They love each other. They're gay. These are two women. They love each other. They're gay too. They're lesbians, whatever. I'm 46 and I'm confused about the transgender thing.
Right.
Not confused. Like it doesn't make sense to me fully. Like I've tried to rationalize. Don't dislike them. Don't think people should get outlaw drag shows or any of that bullshit. It's just like, and you'll hear. I've heard a lot of gay men say that they are confused about that within that own community too. It's different. It's weird a little bit.
Well, yes, and let me just address.
Don't hate, don't dislike, but I'm just like, it could be confusing for anybody, let alone a 5-year-old,
Well, and X, I'm 60 and I am still confused about transgender as well. I just want to address Gen X. X was saying if I walked in and my daughter had a drag queen sitting on her couch visiting, that in my mind is different than transgender.
Yeah,
If they're
obviously, I use that as an example. Yes.
right, so what Gen X says is you can't do that if they are trans. It's not dress up, right? Right. But as far as I know, and I could be wrong, my daughter does not have any transgender friends.
Yeah.
And
We
if
won't go that far.
and if she did, no, X, don't say things like that because you make it sound like my daughter is biased or something. If she did have a transgender friend, she would explain it in terms that Quinn could understand it right now at this age.
I have a transgender friend.
You do.
I do, yeah. I
Okay.
probably have talked.
Awesome.
And you guys know her.
Okay.
You want me to say who it is?
I think that's your option. I'm not going to ask you to.
Janelle. She was a man.
Get out of here. Such an ass. Such an
She was a man. She's a friend of mine.
I
And
grew up.
she was a man, born a man.
I grew up in a household where my parents felt that it was better to have, all different types of discussions with us so that we were aware. Okay. And that way too, we felt comfortable going to my mom and dad and asking questions if we had questions. I passed that on to my children. And apparently, the one that has a child out of my children is following suit. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. There was nobody at
There's
that
nothing wrong
parade.
with it at all. You don't have to justify it. I'm just saying that sometimes there could be things that are confusing for kids. That's all I'm saying.
Absolutely. And if you don't have the honor of knowing my granddaughter, she is an inquisitive child, not overbearingly inquisitive, but if she sees something and it doesn't make sense in her brain, she will ask. And her mother and I explain things to her in her age range, what she can understand.
Okay, fair enough.
I mean, that's it. I really just have an issue with people saying that my daughter is not a good mother, and that they know for a fact that the type of parade that my daughter takes my granddaughter to has half naked people on. No,
Well, I mean, let's say it probably wasn't bad, but it's pretty close to being on the fringe. Not because they're gay, not because there was, drag queens there, but it's because old men are walking around with their balls hanging out to the side.
But that's not happening at this parade. Maybe the evening parade.
All right.
Maybe the one where the kids aren't there. And I am not surprised by the picture she took with the person that looked like a unicorn. Because that's Quinn's all-time. I can't even tell you how many unicorn stuffed animals I have crocheted for that child. She adores unicorns. So they saw a unicorn there. She wanted her picture taken. The guy was very polite about it. He didn't touch my granddaughter at all. And they got a picture with him. Big deal.
And then I heard something happen after that.
Oh, what, X?
Quinn and your daughter, they went into the bathroom, and this man followed them in there and said, I need to go to the bathroom too.
Yeah, of course. That's exactly what happened, X.
Who's your daddy? Told me that.
Thank God you have an outlet for these stories that go through your mind.
Sometimes I just come on here and I act bad.
You are bad.
So Jim's over there on Belvi's panel now.
No, I don't want to do a promo for them.
Real quick before we wrap this up, I'm sorry, Shark Hitter, if I'm making this go longer. Just a question. Now, I know, you and Jim, separate households, but very same type families.
Sure.
You didn't have discussions with your parents about?
I can't recall ever. I can recall having a conversation with my dad, like the birds and the bees types conversation. because I was like, I had a dog growing up, and I was like, why is that? I had a female dog, and like the dog would have like the little period, and I didn't know what that was about.
Right.
I'm a dude. I got a dong. What do I know?
But I mean,
But so then I found out, but I never heard anything like I knew that there were gay men out there, and I knew that there were lesbian women, but it's never like my parents never sat me down and said, hey, this is what's going on with this, and this is not that hey we like them or hey we dislike them. It just was never discussed. It was just it's not like it was a bad thing. It was just or something like hey here's what my parents would do. My parents would work. They were too busy to go to an LGBTQ parade or anything like that. And then I would ask
a weekend, X, for Christ's sake.
And on a weekend, my mom was running me to baseball practice or football practice, or well, maybe not football because I'd have been in high school, but any other sport that I was playing. I would tell my mom after all this is over, it's like, man, you have 3 kids and they're everybody's involved in different stuff. Why would you? That's a lot of work for you to like sign up for baseball and basketball and swimming or whatever it is. And she goes, oh, I love doing every part of it. I love being a part of, my kids playing sports, doing sports and all that. But there was never a thought. I can't remember ever going to a parade. I can remember going to church a lot.
Well, and again, we all know my daughter works a full-time job. She is a county employee, so she gets paid well. My granddaughter is in karate. And I think because it's summer, that's 3 sessions a week. But during school year, it's 2. But
and that's my point. It's a community. That's like there's a gay community and there's a community. Exactly. I mean, I'm kind of agreeing with you here. But
okay,
I mean,
what about
there's a community of baseball moms?
Like when you were younger, did you ever, if you were out at a retail store or a grocery store, see a parent pushing a child in a wheelchair, and this child was severely, profoundly mentally retarded? Somebody who's totally different than you? Did you ever have discussions? I mean, this is what I mean. We're not just, I didn't just talk to my kids about it
depends on how severe it is. Okay, so if it was very severe and it was very obvious, yeah, I mean, you wouldn't say something. But if somebody had a cleft palate, you'd be like, "What's that on your face?"
Right.
And don't think that I was some snot-nosed kid saying that. If I had it, and the kid would say, "I was bit by a dog."
But your parents never, maybe after you saw a child in a wheelchair like that, sit you down and say, you asked me about that little boy in the wheelchair and
not really. I remember. I remember my dad working all the time, always having a job, working his ass off 9 to 9. Yeah. And be home. Most parents did like that in the 80s and the 90s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. And my mom also had a job and busted her ass too. But I mean, it's not like she ever. I mean, I'm not saying she didn't do anything, but it's not like that. I grew up in a generation where the parents worked and okay, instead of cooking something, we went to McDonald's.
Yeah.
Well, Jim said too that his mom was, didn't do much cooking, and that's neither here nor there. Now, I could have a very closed mind because I grew up in a household where my mother worked full time, as did my father. My mother cooked every fucking night. Every night. And Sunday was the big meal because we all had activities. One of the 3 of us might not be there on any given night, Monday through Saturday, because of sports or after school activities. But Sunday you were expected to be there, and you were. There were no excuses. I could be very closed-minded and say, God, what kind of household did you grow up in? No, every family.
I mean, the household I grew up in is a lot like the LA kind of stuff now. Like haters will say, well, you don't have a whole lot of friends, which they don't know. But no, I do have friends. I wouldn't say a whole lot. But when you live in an area like Florida, or at least Florida in the 80s, or California now, you see a lot of people come in and out of California. They want to make it. They want to live here. Then they don't want to live here. All the people that I moved here with to California 20 years ago, they're no longer here. People come, they go. And the same thing with Florida. Everybody back then was not from there. people weren't having big family reunions because their families were in Ohio or Michigan. So it was
Right.
kind of a different environment. There wasn't, you had some friends. Hey, what's up, Amanda? You have some friends, but you don't have a ton of like that. That's how Florida. I mean, I give you an example: The Deer Hunter, the movie, The Deer Hunter, where you see that wedding in that movie, and it's like tons and tons of people. I never went to a wedding like that in my life.
Right.
In fact, we thought weddings and funerals were bad things to go to. It'd ruin your Sunday. You'd miss football over it.
Well,
I mean,
now-
no, everybody had a group of friends that usually lived around them and had similar interests. The weed kids hung out with the weed kids. The kids that play sports hung out with each other,
Right.
and that was it.
Right, and it's the same today. I feel, but even somebody like and Angel, forgive me, but Angel Gotti, okay,
Yeah.
she grew up in a household. She outright said it. Her father did not believe in any of his children doing sleepovers at other children.
Yeah, my mom didn't like that
Okay.
either. I agree with that, especially
My
if your
mom and
dad's
dad-
John Gotti. You don't want that. Yeah.
My mom and dad were fine with it. Now, we were like 13, 14 before we started having these sleepovers, but these are also girls that I knew because our brothers played baseball in the Little League together. We had some sort of, our families all knew each other. So if I went to spend the night over at my girlfriend Barbara's house, my mom and dad knew her mom and dad. We lived in the same section, and where I grew up, they're called sections.
Right.
And that one street away from each other, But so it's odd to me to hear somebody who's my age, well, Angel's a little bit older than me, never have a sleepover. But that's just how
Well,
her
I mean,
family.
come on, Angel's got to be an extreme.
Well, yeah, but
That's
that's
John Gotti. You want
that's
a
how
daughter
her
to go there
family-
to, some dickhead shows up and takes it.
Right.
And, he's the boss, the ultimate boss. I mean,
Right. But that's how her family function. I don't think she's weird or that's a weird situation. Like you just said, obviously, with her father being who he was, he wanted to keep the kids close by. That's
he has his own family. You don't need it. I never understood this. Why are you going over to somebody else's house to sleep? Isn't your bed more comfortable? I mean, yeah, I know, the girls that go watch horror movies or, whatever, you watch some action movies or some boobies or something like that. But it's just, and then you never know about the parents on the other side.
No. My girlfriend's parents and my parents included were all hardworking individuals. Both parents worked there were 4 of us girls that hung together. All 4 households.
You're older than me, though, too. You're what,
Both
56?
parents worked full-time jobs. 3 out of the 4 of us went to Catholic school. 1 was a public school holdout. And, we saw each other damn near every day of the week anyway, because our brothers played in the same baseball league. So we were there.
Yeah, I heard you.
They
How old are you,
practice.
Marcy? 56?
I just turned 60, X.
Oh, 60. You turned 60. I don't know why I thought you were like exactly 10 years older than me.
No. So
Look at you. Why don't you try to hang on for another 2 years so you can start getting the retirement?
Now, I started getting my teacher's pension in 2009 when I stopped full-time teaching. Yeah, because I was taking care of my mom.
What does your daughter say when you talk about tutoring and the fact that you won't take Hispanic kids in since Trump got into
I've
office?
never said that.
That's what Jim told me.
You need to stop that.
Yeah,
But-
and then you check in IDs and stuff. Well, let me see your parents' ID. I was disgusted by that.
I had a new student who is in Europe until the end of August. I think it might be a military family, and I don't know why, but I'm feeling like they're in Berlin. I'm not sure, but I'm just kind of sensing that. So that's kind of cool.
Well, let me do this real quick and thank Texas Granny for coming in on the PayPal. Thank you, Texas Granny. I see it. Very nice of you. I hate to change gears, but I just got to tell a quick little story today that happened today.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Because we've been talking about the gay for a while, and I don't want people. He's harping on gay people. He
Yeah.
dislikes-" and they clip on one section of it, and like, look, he dislikes this, and I'm just like, I'm trying to find some common ground. That's all it is. Now,
Yeah.
I go and get the first ever oil change of the new vehicle I got, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Fucking like $150. And I'm like,
Oh, wow.
what the fuck is this?
That's
Now, by the way, the place is downtown LA where the riots were at. Not too
Yeah.
far, but like maybe like if I was like near the convention center side and like the opposite side of downtown, like on the opposite side of the buildings, about 3 or 4 miles away would be the riots. I didn't see nothing. Man, this place where they
Right.
fix your car, like the service place, 'cause I've always had old shitty cars. I just went to garages or Jiffy Lubes. Never had a brand new car.
Yeah.
It paid off, by the way. Paid it in cash, just so the haters don't think anything crazy. So what happens is I had they send you coupons all the time. And it's
Right.
like coupon day deal, $79 oil change and this and that. And I was like, and something's changed. It's like back in the day, it used to be 3,000 miles or 3 months to get an oil change. Now it's like 5,000 miles or 6 months on these newer cars.
Ooh.
Right.
But here's the crazy thing. And I'm not going to say the dealership's name because I want to be judging or saying, oh, he's at this one or that one, or he wants an electric car. Not, you can't win. So this place had like coffee, like these nice coffee machines. It's brand new coffee machines and waters and like snack machines. I was like, man, this Wi-Fi, like they said it could take up to 2 hours to get your oil changed. So if people go there and they work,
Wow.
right?
Yeah.
But I was in and out of there in about 45 minutes. And it was actually a really like good experience. Like I was shocked how, like versus going to a Jiffy Lube, like how pro and how clean it was. And granted, it's more expensive than a $29.99 Jiffy Lube. You know, doing an old shitty car like Taken Pipe would have, or Fumble Nuts. He had that old shitty 1986 car in like 2010. But yeah, I mean, I thought it was it. I've never really done that before at a dealership like that. And I know they have ones where they could wash your car, or, whatever. They could do a little bit more to it, but it's like I didn't need anything done.
X, is it true that California is not required to have emissions tests and stickers?
No, not at all. You have to do emissions every 2 years.
Oh, all right, every 2 years. I was going to say, for some reason,
Smog check. Is that what you're talking about?
Huh?
The smog check, right?
I don't know. Here in Pennsylvania, they call it the emissions test, where they put something in your tailpipe and
Yeah, it's a smog test here. It's about $50 or $60. You can get coupons for it. You got to do it every 2 years. If the car's old enough, you don't have to do it. I think if it's an EV, you might not have to do it. I think if the car's new enough, you might not have to do it too. So yeah, Jesse Ross bringing up a good point about the synthetic oil in the newer cars makes the oil change, last longer. But I was about at 4,000 miles. I did it way early because I knew I was going to be traveling coming up. So
Jesse, first of all, somebody told me wrong. Somebody told me they don't have that done. But I was under the impression that California would be stricter as well. But here in Pennsylvania, it's annual.
So here's what it is. So you got obviously your car insurance, which car insurance is really cheap in California if you get the minimum car insurance because there's so many people. So it becomes less expensive. The other aspect of it is a smog check. You can go plan non-operational and avoid the smog check with that, or if the car is old enough. So,
that's what it was. If the car's old enough. Doesn't matter what year the car is in Pennsylvania. We get inspection and emissions every year, and you get a sticker for both.
Yeah, and they don't give you, I don't know if they give you a sticker, but you can't get your car registered if you don't pass the smog test.
Yeah, well, we don't get the sticker, and when cops around here drive around and they pass you, like coming towards you, they're looking for 2 stickers on your windshield, bottom driver's side corner. One is for inspection and one is for emissions. And if you get pulled over because you don't have your emissions or your inspection, you have to show proof that you were at the mechanic, your car didn't pass for whatever reason, but you have like 2 weeks to get that car in, and whatever needs to be fixed, and the sticker on it, or you got to park the car.
Yeah, I understand that, and you would think that with all the regulatory stuff in California, that would be the case. But I see, I was at the grocery store today, and I saw a Mexican guy, pull up in an old beat up truck, and then when I pulled out and went behind him, drove away from him, I saw a paper license plate from 2024 that was half ripped off. I see Lexuses all the time that have, or a car like a Lexus.
Right.
that have expired tags. It seems like they don't give a shit about that here, even though that they have, you're supposed to have all that kind of stuff, and but it just seems like that they don't care as much. So here's how it works. So you let's say you want to register your car in California. You go get your smog test first. You pass it, and they send the information into your state based off of the state of California, based off your VIN number, and they also give you a piece of paper too. The way to skip the DMV to register your car, or to get the registration for the new sticker for your car that goes on the back license plate, is to go to AAA. You go to AAA if you have a membership, which I do, and you skip the line, and it's just you're not waiting in the DMV with all the mutants, and you just have them do it for you, and you get it like within 30 minutes. Right. And they give you the sticker right there. Then you take the registration, and the registration has the smog listed to it through the state already. And of course you have to have your car insurance. I haven't been pulled over in years. I can't remember the last time I got pulled over.
Well, that's the same in Pennsylvania. I'll use Jesse as my example. Let's say I bought a car off of Jesse. Then I could go to a AAA.
Yeah.
And you don't have to have the membership. And I would go in and pay the fee for the sticker and get a new plate. And then Jesse gets to keep the plate that she had the car under in her name. So I was mesmerized by the information that if your car is a certain age or more, you don't have to get the emissions done because of all the smog in California. I would have thought anything, no matter how old it was, that starts up and runs by gas or diesel, had to be tested and have an emission sticker.
No emission stickers. Just doesn't work like that. Now here,
at least
as far as the license plate follows the car. So when you sell the car and you sign it over to them, the license plate goes with the car. You don't take your.
I mean, you can do that here in Pennsylvania, but most people just give the car to the seller, or the plate to the seller. Oh my God!
No kisses for you.
All right, what about to take off here, Marzio Shark Hitter? Where'd Johnny go, by the way?
I think everyone's heading over to Bella V's.
I'm right here. I'm right here, Mr. X.
I was about to just wrap it up and take off. I don't think I'm going to go over to Bella V's because I don't want to see more fighting. But
I'm right here, Mr. X. I'm right here.
Hey, X, thank you for having that conversation with me.
I'm just about to take off. I hadn't heard from you in a while, Johnny. What's up?
I'm just being quiet. I'm listening to y'all's conversations.
Oh, okay.
His sugar high just crashed.
That's all.
I got you. Well, thank you, Texas Granny, for coming into that, and thank you for the note.
Thank you, everyone.
Thanks for having me up here, Mark.
Hey, thanks for coming up.
Thank you. I guess I'll see you guys later on.
Yeah,
If you got alt, subscribe to Shark Hitter. Get them up above a certain number already.
Yeah.
Thanks.
There you go. All right.
Hey, Johnny.
Yeah.
You heading over to Bella V's?
Yeah, bro, I'm gonna head to Bella V's, yeah.
All right, everyone, we're heading over to Bella V's. Thanks for coming to the show, and enjoyed the show. Enjoyed starting at 8 o'clock. It worked out well. Thanks again.
All right, DJ, be good, man.
All right, man. Thank you. We'll talk soon.